Guys, it's me again, and we're going to talk about birds and their feet. So I want to show you a little chart that we have here, and a special call out to Corinne for making this chart for me, but these are some different types of feet that birds might have. One type is a perching type. Crows have those, and that helps them grasp onto branches or to trunks or anything that they might want to sit on. So they have 3 toes in front and 1 in the back, which helps them just grab on so they don't fall off as they're going along. Then we have these semi-aquatic. Oh, what is this guy? Oh, that's because Corinne said she'd make me the sign if I put him in there. I'll let you guess who he is. Maybe a little pop culture? They don't have semi-aquatic feet, but coots do. And coots have toes that are long, and instead of being webbed together in between, they have sort of these little pieces of webbing that goes along. That lets them push the water, but not being completely webbed. So those are for birds that are semi-aquatic. Then we have paddling feet, which actually have all the webbing in between those toes for swimming. And of course, we can think of ducks for that. And then we have feet that are used for grasping, like an eagle or hawk or an owl, that are going to grab their prey. So they're going to have really strong feet, and they're going to have talons, which are those sharp ends of their toenails here. Then there's little bitty feet called for hummingbirds, and their toes all 4 face forward. In fact, for the longest time, there was a description of hummingbirds having no feet. What? That's because their toes were so small that they couldn't be seen unless you got up really close. Then we have climbing feet, like the woodpecker, and they have 2 toes in the front and 2 in the back, so they can move up and down that branch. And then, of course, there's wading feet, which their toes are super spread apart and really long, helps them stand in that water. And also, if you're going to walk through the mud, it'd be nice to have your toes separated so that you don't get all that muck stuck between them. So they have nice, big feet with all their toes spread out. There's other kinds of feet, of course, like, for example, turkey feet and chicken feet. All kinds of things to look at. So as you're doing your research on your bird, think about 2 things. First of all, what kind of feet do they have? And more importantly, why and how do those feet help them survive in the environment that they live in? So whether they live in the ground, or they hang out on the trees, or there's some more birds right there, some starlings flying by. Regardless of where they live, think about how that lifestyle helps them survive. Thanks a lot, you guys. More birds to come.